Why did I come here? Yeah, I've come here every week for a long time. I need to buy new music every week. If there isn't new music for us, it's a poor week.
Keep it local, I try not to buy much online, as even though it's easy, I'd rather come here and flick through the racks and chat with the owner and the staff.
It's my son's birthday on Thursday, so I was just doing a little bit of shopping for him. Pick up a couple of vinyls and see if there's any deals going on.
From time to time we get sort of stars in, but not massive stars. Thurston Moore from Sonic Youth came in a couple of years ago. Tim Burgess from the Charlatans came in. Ben Crompton, yeah, he comes in from time to time. He's a Game of Thrones actor. He buys soundtracks on LPs. Obviously he's in the film business. He must have thousands and thousands of film soundtracks. But occasionally I find him some ones he hasn't got,
I'm normally looking for soundtracks. You've got to come in regularly to sort of find out if there's been some new stocking or anything. And just like little oddities sometimes, like library music or stuff from old BBC records. All sorts of stuff. You sometimes don't know what you're looking for until you find it.
I think what's special about records really varies from individual to individual. For me, I like having them, I like looking at them, I like playing them, I like seeing them on the shelf, I like seeing the spines, I like to hold them and look at the cover. But ultimately, for me, I like the sound better than anything. I've had CDs, children stream, and I do as well, but the sound of vinyl, I think, is still the best.
You look at records, because that's what you do. You buy a record and you go and take it out of the bag and you look at it and you read the inner sheets and stuff and you discuss them, and it's brilliant.
I think it's something you have to sort of put your time into, sort of taking it out and putting it on, rather than just skipping through stuff. It's something quite easy when you're a bit trigger happy on the iPod, on the iPhone, just slipping through stuff. But yeah, I like putting it on and listening to it and just giving it the time it's sort of taken to make it, really.
Here's the thing, I was telling Richie there about a tale that I bought Timberlake album, the first Timberlake album, Justified, brilliant album, but I saw Justin Timberlake years ago in Newcastle, and we were sitting quite near the front of the stage. It was a massive arena, and he pointed to my wife in the crowd, and she was pregnant the next day with my daughter. So I like to think he had that sort of power of, well, I don't know, he's quite special.
Well, we used to have a guy that would come in every week and he would choose his CDs and put his headphones on, and then he'd choose another CDs and put his headphones on his dog. And if the dog swung its tail, he'd know it was a good record.
I have a fond memory about buying records, which wasn't mine, which is quite relevant because the record's just been reissued. So My Bloody Valentine did an album called Loveless, came out when I was 17, I think, and asked for it for Christmas off my gran, and she went and bought it for me, which I've still got. But then on Christmas Day after she gave me the present, and I opened it and I was really pleased, said thank you, she told me off because the band was called My Bloody Valentine and she had to swear in the shop and she was embarrassed. So I kind of play out the record and think of her, she's passed away now, but with a smile that I can imagine her being cross at having to say a rude word in a shop.
the love of music or the buying of records, it's a very social experience, and especially for smaller shops. I think if you go to a bigger shop, you don't get the same sort of thing. A, they're probably busier, and two, the staff don't necessarily know a lot about the products that they're selling. And also, having done it for so long, all our customers are all fountains of knowledge for us. We don't know everything, but we learn from all the staff. They want to talk, from all the customers, they want to talk about things and tell us about things they've heard, and we are interested in it all.
The first band I ever saw live when I was 15 was Pink Floyd.
Oh, right.
Went down to London to see that. But and then I later discovered that I was a Pink Floyd fan from birth.
Birth?
Yes. Born in 1973, the same year as Dark Side of the Moon came out. And apparently, when I was a baby, if I was, being a baby and crying and being annoying and whatnot, the only thing that would shut us up would be to put us in a room, put Dark Side of the Moon on, and leave us to it. And straight away, that would pacify us, and everybody was happy.
The soothing sounds of Pink Floyd.
So yeah, I then independently became a huge Pink Floyd fan, but hadn't realised that it was obviously embedded into my psyche from birth.
So do you thank your parents for that? Is that your dad's fault or your dad's
Well,
help?
Yeah, he was always commended for introducing us to good quality music.
Excellent.
My relationship with music is, it runs through pretty much everything I do. I'm a DJ as well, and it's kind of, I can't see how I would ever be without music.
Listen to it all the time. Yeah, always. Do make playlists. I make playlists for the kids when the kids listen to us. Every birthday I'll make a CD for them of all the sort of songs they've listened to that year, which have been significant.
Avid listener of it. I have been since I was, a little young kid. I think the first sort of albums I bought when I was probably about 11, 12 year old. Back in I'm not sure when that is, that's a long time ago.
I think vinyl records are a big part of today's world, and I think they will stay. We've witnessed in the sort of 33 years we've been going as a shop, we've witnessed the rise and the fall of vinyl records. We always sold a lot of records, but the mid-90s when CDs came along, we still sold records, but it was more of a sort of DJ culture. So there's always a demand. I guess at the moment there might be a bit of a vinyl bubble. We'll have to see in the next couple of years, because prices are getting worryingly high for certain new releases.